welcome. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of pulling cards, we're going to read from my Sacred Rebels deck in a bit. But I want to talk about, if I had the book, I would read from the book by Bruce Lipton about epigenetics. And it's the book, one of his books is Biology of Belief. Because I always talk about how we get to choose, right? So we have the power. We are so powerful that I believe that we control so many systems of our body. And I also believe that we can heal our body. And that's kind of what epigenetics, I'm just going to move to the page now, talks about. And so I'll just read you a little bit here. Epigenetics is the study of how your environment, lifestyle, emotions, and beliefs, all the things I talk about, can influence gene expression without changing your actual DNA sequence. It's the science that proves you are not a prisoner of your genes. You have the power to turn genes on or off. I've talked about that a little bit. Stress can turn them on, right? Through conscious choices. So this is really truly putting the power, and we have heard of people who have healed themselves, right? When the doctors gave them like a few months to live. So we know that is possible. And I think in the future, we, of course, are going to be like masters of this. But let's take a look at it and let's really delve in. And I want you to open up your belief, open up your mind and think, wow, how powerful this is being. I am this powerful. Everybody is. We just haven't practiced it. So in my videos, every single day, we practice being conscious. We practice making choices. We see the things that we have done in the past. We want to let them go, right? Like I said, we're going to clear anything that doesn't serve us. We don't have to hold on to those stories. We don't have to hold on to whatever has happened in the past. You don't even have to hold on to a diagnosis. Because if you continue to hold on to it and say, I am this, you will continue to be that. And that's what epigenetics talks about, is you don't have to be that anymore. Just don't claim you are, right? Your genes don't determine your fate. Your habits, thoughts, and environment do. Stress, diet, and toxins, right there, can activate or suppress genes related to disease. The thing I want to also mention is a lot of people say, oh, Diana, how do you stay so thin? My system is highly sensitive. I cannot have preservatives, fake colorings, fake flavors, anything. And they say natural flavors, natural colorings. They're meant to look like or taste like the natural, but they're not natural. I get headaches. I get very sick. I get like flu-like symptoms. I get like food poisoning symptoms. So I know those things are toxins in my body. I'm just happen to be so hypersensitive, but other people continue to eat them. So when you don't have those toxins coming into your body doesn't have to store them away to protect you. And your body stores toxins in fat. You guys. So if you have fat on your body, you can't really, if it's most likely it's storing toxins. It can't lose the fat because it's like your garbage. You don't want to get rid of all the garbage cans in your house because where would the garbage go? That's the same thing. So I completely believe this. The toxins screw up the natural chemical balance of your body. Now that also we talked about the other day, I think, with how emotions set off chemicals within our body, and our body gets used to having those chemicals floating around in our body. So it feels like, oh my God, without them, I need them. Your body gets addicted to them, to emotions, because they set off chemicals, just like a drug. So therefore, you will feel you need to go back to having that emotion because that makes you feel normal. So there's so many things here, but we're just going to touch on it. But it is such an interesting topic. Epigenetics and mindset and emotional well-being. Thoughts and motions send chemical signals to your cells that can reprogram your genes for the worse and for the better. Positive emotions like love, joy release healing chemicals that activate beneficial genes. So practicing like affirmations, like breath works, like visualization, talking to yourself, saying it's totally possible that in a year I can be multimillionaire and living the life that I absolutely love, and I'm choosing that, and this is what I'm choosing, and I know that I am powerful, and I know, right? Like those things seem silly, but they help to get your mind away from the automatic programming that is telling you you're not worthy. So that's why the affirmations are good in a way, because not that them alone can work, but they get you out of thinking automatically the bad thoughts that have got you where you are, or you're in your disease or illness state or super stressed out state. That's a way of getting out of there, right? Trauma, beliefs, habits can be passed down epigenetically through generations, absolutely. Through your genes, but also through belief systems. What's possible, believing what's possible for you. Like, believe me, I know, right? Like our parents saying that's just not possible for people like us. Like there's no way you could do something like that. Like, don't be silly. Get your head out of the clouds. Get back into reality. All of these things. You can rewire these inherited patterns through awareness and intentional healing, which is what we do every day in these videos. And intentional healing is just like the energy work, is working on yourself, is maybe finding a guide, a mentor, someone, an energy healer, energy practitioner who can help you with this too. And that's what's so important. There is so much available to us now. It's just about being open and saying, I'm willing to take a look at this. I'm willing to take a look at where I may be blocking myself from really good health, or blocking myself from happiness. What beliefs do I hold? What things were told to me when I was young? What does my family believe about that? So therefore, I ended up believing about that. You are not limited by genetics. Your destiny is shaped by your daily choices. And I love this because that's what we do in these videos. I really go into, you get to choose. Why not? Doesn't matter if it doesn't happen. So you can choose to say, well, then I'm going to choose to be like a really abundant, wealthy person. Absolutely. Of course you should choose that if that's what you want. Why would you choose to focus on, it's not possible for me, so therefore I just need to be a person who just scrapes by and has to work really hard? Like, why would you choose? We get to choose. We have the freedom to choose. Will it positively come about? Depends on your belief. I truly believe and know that it's possible for me, or I don't. So therefore, that tells you what to work at. If you don't believe it's possible for you yet, that means you need to work on your beliefs about yourself, about what's really possible. And again, we are powerful soul beings. Our spirit, our soul can do anything. It's unlimited. It's only us that have put, and society and programming and conditioning, that has put these limitations on ourselves. So that's just kind of like a little introduction here. And that's what I want to touch on, because I truly love this topic. And I think it's something also for you to look further into if you want. The book, Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton. And also any book by Dr. Joe Dispenza also goes into this. Okay. So you are so powerful. It's such a good feeling to go, oh my God, I am in charge of me. I can practice, work on, study all of this stuff so that I, whatever, can cure my illness, disease, so that I can have really wonderful health, so that I can have joy and peace in my life. Whatever you're choosing, right? Okay, let's look at the card today I pulled. It's called, this one. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And this. Do you feel like you're at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, and relationships that are outside of your control? Kind of what we're talking about. What this card is saying is that we get caught up in other people's stuff and other people's drama and other circumstances that, yes, do affect our life. But we got to remember that, okay, if I'm letting those determine my happiness, if I'm letting all of that outside stuff determine what I get to do in my life, how I want to experience my life, that's my problem. Then that's my problem. I'm letting it determine that. So then why am I complaining? Because I'm the one letting it. We can choose to change things. We can choose to change how we perceive things. We can change how we react to things. We can choose to change where we live, who we live with, our relationship with certain people. Change it. If it's really, truly something you're like, this is not right for me, then you get to make the change. So we really have to wake up and realize that We're the ones staying stuck and choosing to stay stuck. It's okay. We're human. All of us do this. Don't beat yourself up. Are you feeling roped into becoming a support, tonic, savior, and heal all for others? And I know some women do this, right? I need to take care of so-and-so because they couldn't do it on their own. Oh my God, if I let my kids do this, they'd never do that, right? Like you think that you need to be in control of everyone and everything around you, or else it's all going to fall apart. That's on you. That's not that they're not responsible enough. It's that you've never let them be responsible enough, or they've never learned to. They've never had to learn. So remember that. Let their life shake up a bit. Tell them you are there. I'm here to support you, but I can't do things for you anymore. But I'm here to love you and give you the strength and let you know that you can do this. You are being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulations that may be put upon you or yourself by others. Can happen in a work environment too. So the video is already getting long, but I want you to know you don't have to put up with that. Remember. Gain back your power. Come from a loving space. Set up powerful boundaries. Be there to help others, but you don't do things for them. All right, let's do a little healing. Hands on your heart. I am willing to accurately perceive the truth in whatever life situation is now helpful for my spiritual growth and creative awakening. I feel empowered to commit to myself and my path without fear or holding back. I receive this vision through unconditional love, so be it. With unconditional love, I will be inspired as to how to creatively and consciously deal with this, so be it. You have the power. You always have the support. You're always being guided. Open up to it. Hear it. Listen for it. Be calm enough. Be quiet enough to hear it. Okay, inhale, lengthen up. Big inhale, exhale, release, relax. Just let everything just swoosh. Clear and cleanse from your body. Let it go. Inhale, loving energy up through your whole body. Coming up to this beautiful, sparkling, healing energy. Bringing that down through your whole body. Washing away anything that doesn't serve you. Fear, doubt, worry, pain, as well as limiting beliefs. Unworthiness, anything like that. Let it wash it all away. Inhale love and light into your heart center, expanding through your heart. So you're filling up your cup. You're knowing that there's love and light and beautiful, powerful energy available to you. Breathe it in through your heart center, opening up. Exhale out into the world, sending your love and light, your gratitude, your gratefulness, everything out into the world, attracting then more of it, bringing that into your heart center. Inhale deeply and openly. And as you exhale, bring it down, grounding it right down to the center of the earth, growing deep, deep, deep roots. Roots that grow far and wide from you, planting you. You're strong, you're stable, you're unmovable. You have all you need. You're powerful, you are worthy, and you are deserving. All right, go out and have an amazing day.